What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new camera comparison video. For today I have the Xiaomi Redmi 7, a phone that you can buy for around $130, so very inexpensive, and then we have the Huawei P30 Lite, a phone that you can buy for around $320, so more than twice the price. So does this mean that this phone can take pictures twice better than this one? Well, we are definitely gonna find out in this video. So throughout this video we are gonna check out some daytime pictures, and I've also included some portrait mode pictures. After those we are gonna check out some nighttime pictures, then we'll see some sample videos, and all the way at the end some selfies. Just in case you are wondering, all the pictures that you're about to see are taken on auto mode and about a second apart from each other. If you want to be part of this camera comparison process in the future, make sure that you follow me on Twitter, because I usually post a bunch of pictures there before I make these camera comparison videos, and then I see what people have to say about these pictures. So I'll leave a link to my Twitter profile in the video's description. And with that being said, let's start with some daytime pictures. Alright, so we are starting with some portrait mode pictures. Well, for portrait mode pictures, I personally prefer the pictures taken by the Redmi 7 because the edge detection around the subject seems to be better. So if you look at my girlfriend, the edge detection around her hair and her arms is definitely better from the Redmi 7. As for the color accuracy for portrait mode pictures, I have to give it to the P30 Lite because the pictures do look closer to what I was seeing with my own eyes. The color accuracy trend kind of continues for all the other daytime pictures that I took. So the P30 Lite has more accurate colors, where the Redmi 7 seems to oversaturate the colors in most pictures, making those pictures look a bit strange and maybe more Instagram ready. As for dynamic range, I feel that the Redmi 7 does somewhat better in most pictures, but then we get those super saturated colors and, well, the pictures don't look that great. So personally I prefer the portrait mode pictures taken by the Redmi 7, but all the other daytime pictures taken by the P30 Lite. So definitely let me know in the comments down below if you prefer the Redmi 7 or the P30 Lite for daytime pictures. And I guess I'll let you guys watch a few more pictures so you can make up your own mind. And we are moving on to nighttime pictures. Well, for nighttime pictures, I have to say that I was quite surprised by the pictures that I took with the Redmi 7. I was expecting that it would do much worse. So yes, all the pictures that I took, well, most of the pictures that I took with the P30 Lite do look a bit better, mostly because we have that night mode available, so the pictures are a bit brighter and a bit sharper, but overall the Redmi 7 didn't do that bad considering the price of the phone, which is $130. So these are some examples of nighttime pictures that I took with both these devices. So no, neither device takes perfect pictures in low light, but I think they're good enough and, well, pretty good for a phone around $130. And I'll let you guys watch a few more pictures so you can make up your own mind. And we are moving on to some video recordings. Well, for video recordings, I feel that the P30 Lite did a bit better, and mostly because the image stabilization is much better than the image stabilization that we get on the Redmi 7. Well, it almost feels like the Redmi 7 doesn't have any image stabilization. The wind, the noise cancelling seems to be better from the P30 Lite as well, so the sound is better in my opinion, and the colors, even though I kind of prefer a bit more saturated colors from the Redmi 7, I feel that the P30 Lite had the more accurate looking colors. So let's check out those video samples. Alright, we have a quick video test between the Xiaomi Redmi 7 and the Huawei P30 Lite. So both devices can record in 1080p at 30 frames per second. Neither device can do 4K at 30 frames per second, therefore we are recording in 1080p. So basically walking on a sunny day and with some wind, this is how a recording from these two devices would look like. And we are moving on to our second video test between the P30 Lite and the Redmi 7. From what I'm seeing on the screen here, the image stabilization is way better on the P30 Lite compared to the Redmi 7. But again, I'm gonna have to check the footage on the computer and see how it actually looks on the computer. So under these conditions, walking, this is how a recording from these two devices would look like. Moving on to our next video test in low light this time. So just as I was recording before, I'm recording in 1080p at 30 frames per second because that is the maximum resolution that you can record with these two devices. And I'm also walking, and it is fairly dark around here. I mean, there are some city lights, but not that much light. So basically walking and in low light, this is how a recording from these two devices would look like. And lastly, we are checking out some selfies. Well, for selfies, the P30 Lite did a bit better, but I was expecting a lot better, mostly considering that on the P30 Lite we have a 32 megapixel front-facing camera, where on the Redmi 7 we have a 8 megapixel front-facing camera. So the difference is there, but definitely not a massive difference. So definitely let me know in the comments down below if you prefer the selfies from the P30 Lite or the selfies from the Redmi 7. So to quickly conclude this video, overall I feel that the P30 Lite did a bit better, but only a bit better, and considering that this one is about $320 and this one is about $130, well, it didn't do that much better. So if you're looking at the Redmi 7, I don't think you can go wrong for this with this phone for about $130. But once again, let me know in the comments down below if you prefer this one for pictures or this one. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.